Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan me generals. How are you all doing today? I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling airy as we have another collective love tarot reading for you today. Yes, darling. Yes, honey. In today's collective love tarot reading, we're exploring what do they tell their friends. So get your tea, get your water, get your snacks, because we are going to get into it. Ooh la la. One guarantee. T-Sippers, one guarantee. T-Sippers, one guarantee. Welcome, T-Sippers. Yeah. So, if you are new here, welcome. We're going to get straight into these reads, okay? So, big up yourselves, okay? I hope you've got some nice cup of tea or some water or some snacks, okay? I'm sipping on some water today. Had just ordinary tea earlier, okay? But I'm just sipping on water for now. So let us know what you are sipping on. Put it in the comments down below. And if you are new here, big up yourselves. Big up yourselves, okay? And welcome to Wagwan Tarot Auntie. And to our subscribers, big up every time. Okay, so I hope you are well and you're taking good care of yourself. Okay. So at Wagwan Tarot Auntie, there's a theme coming through. What do they tell their friends? Okay, we like to have a little shuffle and see if there's any kind of theme that may come through. Okay, we have the Two of Cups. There's something about alignment here, something about balance here, something about harmony here, something about wanting to get like the exchange. Okay, exchanging could be of communication, talking, telling someone how they feel, wanting to share how they feel when it comes to their heart chakra. Okay. Now, when you hear the little okay, that's just my style. Okay, it's also a way that I've, you know, it's kind of like a very much a Jamaican thing to say woy or any kind of just those little kind of like gestures of like it's kind of like an exclamation mark basically. Okay. So yes, so if you're new here and you're wondering, okay, why there's so much singing, and that's how I channel a lot of the messages, and we like to use a lot of Jamaican flavor, Caribbean flavor into the reads, okay? And Wagwan simply means in Jamaican patois, what is going on? And that's what we like to do here. We like to explore with a bit of flavor in the reads. And also with the Rider-Waite Smith cards, there's also a Jamaican connection. Yes, there is, via Pamela Coleman Smith, who we also like to big up. Pamela Coleman Smith, okay, and her Jamaican connections to the tarot. So so big up yourselves, and we're gonna keep this in mind, okay, that we have the two of cups popping through. So there's some kind of exchange, okay. So we're gonna have a look because we are essentially looking at what are like what do their friends, what do they tell their friends, okay? This could be their family, their circle. What do they tell their circle or their family? Okay, so we're gonna get straight into this read with our good gratitude energy. Now, in Jamaican culture, when something is good, when something is sweet, okay, when something sweets you and you feel so good, usually it's emphasized twice, okay, like that. Oh, the good, okay, that's sweet, or okay, for example, or so it's like emphasizing it. So that's what we emphasize on that good, about bringing good energy here. We're also about empowering you to trust your intuition and use your discernment. also connecting with your own intuitive self. Okay, so big up yourselves. And we also like you to help you to understand what's going on with the reading as well. Okay, so we like to do a bit of like tarot school sessions, okay, in the read, and allow you to just have some moment, okay, to gather for yourself what the imagery is telling you, what maybe any messages that are coming through for you. Okay, again, it's all about empowering. Yeah, so big up yourselves, and if you haven't already, please give us a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, comments. All right, so let's get into that good gratitude energy. All right, thank you, universe. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, guardian angels. Thank you, ancestors, for the messages we're about to receive in today's reading. Today's collective love tarot reading. What do they tell their friends? May the messages resonate with the collective so they can use these messages to strengthen their own intuition and to use their discernment every time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let's see. We have the Two of Cups. Let's see what wants to come through. What do they tell their friends? What do they tell their friends? Reveal the messages the collective need to see. What do they tell their friends? Okay, so what do they tell their friends? What do they tell? So, what do they tell their friends? We have the Seven of Swords. And we have the Page of Swords. So, what do they tell their friends? Collective. What imagery, what from the imagery that you see with the Seven of Swords and the Page of Swords, what are you getting here? Okay, I'm going to give you a little moment. Okay, I'm going to take a sip of tea and water as well. Let's get a collective sip. Also letting you into a little tip that by drinking or like water or tea, just staying hydrated really helps you to connect with your intuition as well. Okay, and develop that intuitive muscle. So with the Seven of Swords and with the Page of Swords, we're exploring what do they tell their friends. Now the Page of Swords, we're going to take it to tarot school at Wagwan Tarot and Tea. Okay, with the Page of Swords, this can represent their energy at this time. Okay, now the page can represent message, like a messenger. Okay, it can also symbolize like the energy that someone is watching, someone is looking. They could be looking from afar. They could be essentially maybe keeping an eye on what's going on social media, maybe checking their phones a lot. Okay, now in terms of telling their friends, it feels like they might be very particular on what information they tell their friends. Okay, because we also have the Seven of Swords here. Now the Seven of Swords is like this energy of secrecy. Okay, not wanting to give much away. Okay, trying to think of it like a poker face. Okay, now the song Lady Gaga, Poker Face, is coming to mind, but it's like this person's like doesn't want to give too much away. Now there's an energy here that perhaps this person, what they tell their friends is only enough for the friends to be aware that there is somebody that they may be interested in. But it feels like there might be also some kind of reasons behind it. Now, what's coming through is that they might have some friends who are very eager to know about what's going on in their own life. Okay, and perhaps they may have had some experience as well where if something hasn't always worked out, it feels like they may have, there's a saying of like having um like being blue in the face or being feeling like there feels like there might be some kind of shame around that. Okay, or around this issue of talking about their feelings. Now we saw the Two of Cups earlier. Okay, Now, the Two of Cups represents the love energy, represents emotions, represents the feelings energy. But now we're seeing the Swords. The Swords is representing the energy of thinking. So this person could be very analytical at this time in how they operate and how they deal with things. Now, I just saw 10 on the clock. So that the energy of 10, okay, and seeing 10, there could be an energy of completion, an energy of wanting something to start. It could also be that this person wants this to, like, they want their past previous experiences to end, and they're hoping for they're hoping for something to like for something good. Okay, good. Again, we're going to emphasize on that good. They're hoping for something good to come from this, but there could be also them looking back at past experiences. It's almost like this person could be even pinching themselves, saying, you know, I don't want to get too carried away, so I'm going to be very particular on how much I share. Okay, how much I give away to friends and family. And perhaps this could be even vice versa, and there's nothing wrong with that, like it's the energy of like, well, I don't want to get too carried away. I want to, do my little due diligence, okay? And we can kind of see that with that Page of Swords, making sure we cross the T's, um and it's like I want that confirmation first, like, that we are an item before I go and make that big leap of faith, because I have done that in the past and it hasn't always worked out. Now we're gonna have a look and see what's significant in the middle section, the front and the back. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, let's have a look. Yes, look at this. We have the Five of Wands, and it is in the reverse position. Now, with the Five of Wands, this tells us that there may have been some previous issues in the past with this person sharing, okay, sharing their experiences, or their about who they're interested in, okay. Perhaps it could also have been like at that time they could have been maybe around a lot of immature energy, okay, who would kind of like try to do lots of dares, or like laugh or say, oh, this person doesn't have time for us anymore because they've got this person now that they're interested in. It feels like a lot of immaturity kind of energy. So this person is now like, you know what? I don't need to tell everybody everything. And this is what the Seven Swords is really coming through. I don't need to tell everybody my business. Okay, my business is between me and you. And as long as we get that confirmation, and you really want that. Now I'm seeing 1003. This is kind of telling us, that 10 and that three, like that three represents growth and expansion. If we want to grow here, then let's grow. But I don't really need to go around telling everybody. And it could be also this person is maybe like becoming quite mature in their approach on what they say and who they say it to. Okay, because again, if they may have been around people who have shown or displayed like immature energy, okay, in the past, it may have hindered them from thinking, you know what, do I really want to go out there and tell and say, what I'm doing or who I'm taking out on a date. So it feels like this person is being very particular at this time. So let's have a look and see. Look at this. Yes, collective. We have the Empress here. We have the Empress here. Look at this. So we have the Empress to a Page of Swords. So there's definitely a level of maturity going on here. Okay, perhaps this person, there might be an age difference, there might be an age difference, or this person may be operating in this energy at this time. But with this growth energy that we see with the Empress being here, this is definitely telling us that this person definitely is interested in you. They definitely see this as something that they want to grow, they want to expand. There's also this energy, okay, and we'll keep it clean and classy. That, just, there is a possibility of pregnancy and for, all those kind of things. So, just, making sure you're, be mindful of those things, okay? And always practice safe, okay? All right. So, there's definitely that energy, and it could be that this person sees you in that light, like, again, with that energy of the 10, hoping that this could be the message that's coming through. Is, I'm hoping that this could be the one. This is this person that, you know where it can blossom. It can really blossom. Look at all those flowers coming through, all that vibrant colors, all that vibrant, abundant colors that we see here. Okay, there's a level of security. Okay, all that red representing that root chakra. Okay, and the root chakra representing the energy of like upbringing. Okay, okay, upbringing. Think of like your inner child. The orange representing that sacral chakra, all that vibrant sexual, like reproductive energy coming through. Okay, so there's definitely this energy, strong energy here of this, and it could be how this person is seeing you at this time. Okay, so we are looking at what do they tell their friends, but there is also a lot of strong energy on how this person views you. This person views you as the Empress. This person views you as someone that they hope and have that they really hope that there is that potential for the two of you to develop a strong and loving, long-term, okay, committed relationship. And this is why this person is very particular at this time on who they tell, who they share. Okay, perhaps this person might be also recognizing that there has been some friends or some people in their circle that haven't always been genuine, who haven't always had their best interests at heart. And it could also be why they are looking and thinking, you know what, do I really want to tell these lot? Do I want to really tell these group of people? Let's have a look as well. There's a message to say, have a look at the back. Yes, we have the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands behind this Five of Wands tells us that perhaps some of these people or friends may have also had some ulterior motives to kind of be like, you know what? But what about the Queen of Wands? Why don't you look the Queen of Wands? Now, this is telling us with this energy here and the Queen of Wands behind it that perhaps this group might be, again, that there's an energy of immaturity coming through with this group, and they may have been in the past. Maybe this circle of friends or some of these friends have tried to stray this person to say, you know what, come on, man, let's go out, let's do this, and let's just enjoy life. And we're young, and it feels like there's this kind of energy, and let's go and attract, um, these women, and and it's like this person's going, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. So it's like this person is now realizing, you know what? I've got to be very mindful of what I say and who I say it to and what I share, because sometimes it comes across like my circle aren't always with me or aren't always have my back or are really supportive of my wishes. Okay? And let's have a look here. Yes, look at this collective. We have the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is telling us that this person is going through like a turmoil. It feels like they're going through some kind of turmoil right now of knowing that they have to cut something off. Because there has been a strong theme that's been going through in the last couple of reads of somebody maturing, somebody and like an energy of someone maturing, wanting more, wanting more than surface level connections. Okay. And it feels like with the Two of Swords being here, someone is coming to that conclusion of wanting more. And this could be why we're seeing 10. Okay, just saw 10. Okay, and the energy of 3. So 10 representing the energy of completion and also representing the energy of new beginning. Okay, because if there's an ending, there's a new beginning. And 3 representing the energy of growth, expansion. Now, we've been seeing a lot of twos, okay, with the Two of Cups earlier and the Two of Swords. Now, that's all about making a choice, making a decision, okay, balance, okay, options, choices. Sevens representing the energy of contemplation, okay, like reviewing, reflecting. So this person is now looking at this and thinking, you know what, I do need to make a change. And we can see that energy of change with the Five of Wands. They want to make that change. They're looking at their situations, they're looking at their circles, they're looking at their areas of growth, and they recognize they want this connection. They want this connection to blossom, but they recognize that there are some things that requires work first. And what they are coming to realize is that in order to have uh, to have a successful union, they're realizing that they have to kind of build that security in themselves, work on their self-love, and and their outlook on their life and their experiences. I hope this is making sense. And this the life and their life and experiences is also reflecting in their friends, their circle, their attitudes to relationships and to unions. So if they are around people, as they say, sometimes, it doesn't always apply. Okay. But there's a saying that, show me your friends or show me and I can tell you who you are. This is what this person's looking at. They're looking and going, raw. Am I like that? Wow, is my friends like really? They're not a reflection of me. This person's like, it's like they're doing a lot of thinking. This is not what I want. This is not who I am. And it's like this person's like more thinking, I'm, I, I want to be like I want to be, and to be more family orientated, to be more on that journey of growth. And I recognize there's some things that I got to let go of. There's some things I've got to make a sacrifice here. The Two of Swords represents that energy of having to sacrifice something, okay? Whether it's for the greater good, whether it's realizing that there's something that's not serving, something that needs to be put to one side so that they can become into alignment, okay? Because we can see with the Two of Swords, there's a lot of thinking going on, and we can see that there's a lot of energy here where perhaps sometimes they've had to, with the Seven of Swords, be very particular on what they share and what they give. And it's almost like they've come to that feeling like, I don't really like this energy either, because it's like I'm having to like be very, or appear very avoidant or very dismissive. And I don't like that, because look at this. We have the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups behind this card, it's kind of also giving us a clue about this person wanting to connect more with that energy that of their softer side. It could also be connecting with those feminine energies, okay, of being softer, being more keen to be more intimate and loving to their partner. Now, this feels like that could have also been something that they may have had to hide away, or maybe felt a bit of shame or awkwardness towards like talking about those things. Okay. And it feels very much, I'm going to pull again, that this person, look at this, with the Eight of Pentacles, This person definitely wants to work on growing, building something. Okay, this person definitely has this intention of to be serious, not playing games. Okay, and this is why we see this energy of them being very particular on what they share. They don't want to just go randomly just talking about a connection that they really value, and it's like they're being very particular on what they say. So let's have a look at the Jamaican proverbs and see what the Jamaican proverbs want the collective to know. So we do use Jamaican proverbs, that's part of that Caribbean Jamaican flavor, okay? And essentially the proverbs are like messages from the ancestors. And as a child, it was always be like mentioned, and it would always be like, huh, that doesn't, what does that, I don't understand. And it's only through age, it's like all those little things, again, those dots, those T's, crossing those dots, they all come together and they all make sense. And this is what it feels like for this person. It's like all these little things, and it could be again this energy of like growth spurts, okay, mentally, okay. It's like they've just got it now, and it's like, this is what I want. This is what I want. Okay. Now, the message coming through is like, I wouldn't be surprised if this person has this conversation or wants to have a conversation or could be asking you questions. Okay. It may come across a bit inquisitive or like a little bit sneaky. The word sneaky is coming through, but it feels like this person may ask you certain questions because they may be they may be trying to find out how you would navigate situations like with children, family life, expressing and showing your intimacy with the Queen of Cups. Okay, so they are looking for that. It feels like this person for a long time hid a lot of that intimate side of them, that softer side. And it's like they are going through this period of wanting to reconnect to that side of them, not just being like the words coming through like a bloke or a lad, um, or like just a guy, um, with his what's the word that's coming through, like with his homies or bro romance. It's like, I want more, I want more. And I'm hoping that my friend circle who's with me will support me on this, and on my path of wanting to be in a long lasting relationship or a committed relationship or marriage. Like, it feels like who you are dealing with, this person wants these things, and they're hoping that they do have a friend circle that will support it. Okay. But it's also like they are willing to step the line and say, well, if you're not going to support me, then I'm going to have to drop you as well. Okay. So let's have a look and see what message wants to come through from the Jamaican Proverbs. What do they tell their friends? What do they tell their friends? What do they tell their friends? Can we have a message that resonates with this reading, please? What do they tell their friends? And again, take what resonates. Ooh, we have quite a few. So let's have a look. We can see an energy that's coming through from the Five of Wands. So it's definitely here. Look at this. Competition and jealousy. There's an energy of competition and jealousy. So this could be what this person has been sensing, why they've been very particular in what they say and who they say it to. We have crab in a barrel, climb on one another. So crabs in a barrel, okay, crabs in a bucket, they climb on top of one another. This is very much what's going on with this Five of Wands energy. There's like a lot of competition and could be like some infighting going on. Okay. So in the Jamaican style, crab in a barrel, climb upon one another. Crab in a barrel, climb upon one another. Okay. So this is the energy of competition, could be jealousy, bit of infighting, okay? Again, some immaturity going on here. Now we have no buy puss in a bag. No buy puss in a bag. Do not buy a puss in a bag. So this could be also be the energy that perhaps they have experienced before, because we see that Queen of Wands, and we did get a message that came through, like perhaps they might have people in their circle that say, no, why, yeah, the Empress might be great and all, but look, you got the Queen of Wands. Go out with the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands can usually be that archetype, that is that character who is like very out there, don't care. Sometimes they are like seen as that person who is the cheater energy, who, okay, very carefree energy, okay, whereas the Empress is that very motherly, it's like that, the very motherly nature. It's given very, like, let's say, if for somebody who's like saying, right, I'm interested in serious connections, it's the Empress that you go to. It's that Empress, the energy of the Empress that you go to, okay? Because the Empress embodies all of those queens, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Now, seeing that we saw the Queen of Cups earlier, the Queen of Cups also tells us this person wants to connect to that energy of expressing and giving love. Whereas the Queen of Wands, this energy of the Queen of Wands, or this person that may embody the Queen of Wands, is somebody who's like, I don't give a, I don't give a, you see me with my little cat, I don't give a, because traditionally, if like the energy of a woman with a cat, a black cat in particular, it was like, oh, that's a no go. That's a no. That's a okay. We don't deal with her. Okay, she's a bit out there. She's a bit, where it's like the Empress is that whole motherly, divine, feminine energy coming through. Now we've just seen 22. So this is definitely the energy of some wanting to match this energy, wanting to be able to match 22. Okay, looking for an equally yoked partner. So again, this is the energy that perhaps sometimes some people in the circle may be saying, you know what, maybe the Empress is too good to be true. Why don't you go out with that Queen of Wands? Okay, and it might be the Queen of Wands could be someone who's been a back and forth, it's been very inconsistent, okay, and it could be like avoiding those conversations or thinking, you know what, no, I want more. I want more. We have Anansi rope tie Anansi. Anansi rope tie Anansi. Now Anansi is the story tells, okay, or storytelling, okay, or African Caribbean storytelling of a little spider called Anansi, and Anansi, the spider, was always up to mischief, okay, always up to mischief. Now, in this tale, it's the idea that because Anansi was always up to mischief, he he sometimes he will try to tell little lies, little white lies to get out of trouble. However, sometimes those lies didn't always connect, and it was like, oh no, I've got to make another lie, I've got to make another lie, I've got to make another lie, I've got to make another lie to find a way out. Now, perhaps this person may have done this. So let's say if they want to spend time or try and find ways to say, right, I want to commit I'm prioritize my time to, and we're going to call you Jane, okay, to make for Jane, or to do, or it could be like they might make like canceling things, and then they might realize that they keep doing it, okay, and it might perhaps it has made caused some issues with some of the friend circles, okay, like saying, oh, you're not one of us anymore, you're not this, and maybe that person has been resorted to being very particular on what they share, okay. Now it could also be that this person is still trying to navigate, and again not wanting to tell too much. So perhaps they may not give much away to their circle, okay, for the fear of some kind of apprehension towards it. And it could also be like, also maybe the fear of, oh, you've been here before, um come on, man, let's do something else, and it's like this person's like, no, I'm very determined on this. Because if you look, you can see it's like they're looking away from this. They don't want this anymore. They want to move towards this. This is that direction they want to move. They want to move. Can you see that? We're still in that tarot school moment here, okay? But it's like, I'm moving away from this kind of like what we call in Jamaican culture susu susu. Susu susu is the energy of like it's like gossiping, talking, like all that kind of like foolish energy, like low vibration. I'm done with that. I want a connection that's gonna inspire me, where I grow, and I grow, Jane grows, we grow together, and we're working on it. We're building, okay? Which is a lot of positive energy here, okay? Whereas if you can see the energy here, it seems like there's been a lot of competition, a lot of like, right, I'm not going to give too much away because I don't want anybody to try and sabotage my connection, okay? And perhaps this person has experienced that, where maybe people or some in their circle have tried to sabotage their connections, okay? And we all look at this collective. Collective. Oi, oi. Value good friendships. So this energy is definitely very strong here. This person has been feeling like this for a while. This person has been feeling like this for a while, you know. And sometimes that energy or that talk about growth can make those who are not really about that energy, about that life, okay, start to kind of, let's say, tether or weather away. Because as one goes on their growth journey of expansion, you find your circle, okay? You find your circle. And just like if you are, let's say you have a friend, okay, and you may have not seen that friend for a while, but when the two of you are together, you are connected, and you support one another. That's it's essence of good friendship. If it's a case of where you're having to constantly feel like you need to like be people pleasing this friend, and no matter how much you do, it's like it's never good enough. They're constantly like calling, talking, and it's just like there's it's not a supportive connection. It's a very imbalanced. Okay, it's like this person is like looking at these things, and they're valuing what's important to them. Okay. Ooh la la. So look at this. It's the message here is, a good friend is better than pocket money. Yes, darling, a good friend is better than pocket money. And this person is really realizing that, they're valuing that. Okay. And it's also like this person could be like seeking a lot of advice or listening to maybe elders, and it could be also this person's coming through some kind of awakening of some sort and going, you know what, this is where I want to be, and who's with me, as long as I'm intentional, okay, and I go with that, like I'm going to be intentional and move forward with this energy. And we see there's a lot of positive energy here, that this person is taking on this energy. Now we're going to say in the Jamaican way, a good friend is better than pocket money. Awo. Awo just means okay, okay. Okay, remember I told you that. Okay, a good friend is better than pocket money. So this person is really realizing the importance of valuing good energy around them, especially as they are wanting to push themselves now into a union that is nourishing, a union that is flourishing, a union that is supportive, a union that is filled with love. You have to then continue that growth journey. Yes, sometimes it might mean that you might lose some people around along the way. And this person is realizing that this can take place because we can see that with the Five of Wands here. But in order for growth to take place, there might be some little bumps around along that road, but it is going to lead to a much better position for this person. So we're exploring, what do they tell their friends? There is some, we can see that there is some looking back and feeling like, I know this had, I know, or maybe I've had this inkling that this may have happened. And it, the thing is, it's not just about the connection. This is also how this person has been feeling like this for a while. Okay. Knowing that this is where they want to go. And so this person is recognizing that sometimes their friends may have, or sometimes play the third party. Their friends may have not always been supportive. Their friends may have not always been may supportive in moving into the direction, especially if they're not there yet. Okay. Oh, we had a little bit of a shake. Okay, and this what feels like. It feels like this person knows that they have to shake this energy off. Okay. Ay, 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 ay. So we're gonna have a quick look, okay, at some messages and see what kind of things they will say, okay, to their friends. Let's say good, any friends that are like, they know that are good friends, that are intentional, that they value. Okay, let's have a look and see what messages they will say. Oh, one's just fallen. Oh, they've just two. Oh, we collective. We're gonna just have to get these cards in a bit. All right. Okay. Last shuffle. Thank you. Okay, so give me a sec. We're gonna get those cards. Hey. Wagwan people, so we are back, tea sippers. So we've just picked up all the cards that fell on the floor. There were several cards that was just flying. So there's a lot of energy here. This tells us that there is definitely a lot of energy here. So we're gonna have a look and see what this person wants to say or what they tell their friends. But before we do, we're gonna have a look at what this person is recognizing, what they're realizing, that maybe something has to be let go, something has to be released, okay? So they are more in alignment with where they really want to be, which is the energy of the Empress and the energy of the, if we have the energy of the three, of the, because the Empress represents the energy of the three, number three, and we also have the energy of the eight with the Eight of Pentacles. So a lot of doing, a lot of energy, a lot of like the energy of of doing. Okay, so free growth and expansion, and then continuing in that growth and expansion. Okay, so let's have a look and see what wants to come through. What do they tell their friends? What do they tell their friends? What do they tell their friends? What is the energy the collective need to see in regards to what this person is coming to a realization of what they need to let go, what needs to be released in order for them to continue in their period of growth and being intentional. Okay. Let's see what wants to come through for the collective. Ooh, we have surrender to denial. So surrender, denial. Look at that energy. Look at that energy. Collective, do you see, back to tarot school at Wagwan Tarot and Tea? Can you see some similar energies going on with the both cards, with the Two of Swords and the denial? Something has to let go. Look what the message here. Accept people and situations exactly as they are, without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. So look at that. This is what this person has to come to, that realization that sometimes when you want to step up, you've got to recognize and see things exactly as they are. Because when you see things exactly as they are, that's when you can start to go, well, this is, well, I'm going to be intentional now. I want to step up. I want to move. I want to take action. I want to be consistent. Okay. I want to like say what I'm going to say and do what I'm going to do and mean it and run with it and take action. Okay. Set some seeds and plant them seeds and watch them grow and nurture them. This person's coming to that realization. So now that we've had a little bit of that info, additional info, okay, we're going to take another collective sip. You ready? And we're going to go gather these reads, these juicy intuitive gems before we come to a close. All right. So let's see what they will say. Messages for the collective. Okay. And this feels very much like, okay, what they will tell good, like people around them that they will trust and value and care. Okay, so let's have a look and see. You have a way of making everyday moments feel special. So you have a way of making everyday moments feel special. You have a way of making ordinary moments feel extraordinary. So there's definitely a lot of energy there again about how you make this person feel. And this is why we saw that Queen of Cups here, because it's like an energy of recognizing you have a way of making this person connect with that energy, that softer side, that intimate side that may have been hidden for a long time. Your energy is contagious, making me feel, look at this collective, making me feel alive and vibrant. You're not just beautiful. There is something about you captivating and alluring. Okay, there's nothing better that's captivating and alluring than the Empress. Okay, yes, the Queen of Wands is captivating. The Queen of Wands is captivating. Look at that. And look what's behind that Queen of Wands. Maybe that's what this person's tired of. Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Tower. Look at this. Look at this collective. The Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Tower. This is what this person has been used to in previous connections, and they're tired of it. The Queen of Wands will create that energy of like, oh, alluring, attractive. But with the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Swords, this tells us that there's been a lot of game playing in the past. Okay, like a lot of like, okay, yes, you're attracted to me, and then it's kind of like they give the hard. It's like this person may have not really received much feelings, like transparent feelings and feelings of intimacy in their previous connections. And so with you, they see that like, wow, I'm connecting on a deeper level. You're making me feel. You're making me feel different, and I like that feeling. This is why this person's recognizing they can't be in denial anymore. They can't be in denial anymore. They have to, it's like coming to that realization of what life was like and what they want life to be like. Okay? The way you speak about your dreams makes me want to be a part of them. Again, we see those dreams, coming into play, taking action with the Eight of Pentacles. We have, I imagine what it would be like to hold your hand or to hug you tightly. Oh my. Now, these could, again, it could be like this person is, because we could see as well that there was a lot of not saying too much. This could be just also how this person is feeling, like if they got the chance to talk or even say it to you. Okay. The way you carry yourself exudes confidence and poise that is truly captivating. Look at this, collective. Put it in the comments. Let us know what's going on. And have you been wearing any vibrant, any colors that are connected to the divine feminine? Put it in the comments down below. Have you been wearing your hair, or maybe how you appear? Have you received any comments of late? Like, put it in the comments down below. Let us know. Okay. So in my dreams, you are always there, filling my mind with sweet thoughts. So we're getting a lot of their subconscious coming through. Your smile is the first thing I notice every time I see you. I love seeing you being passionate about the things that you love. I see the world in a whole new light when I'm with you. Look at this, collective. Oy, 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 oy. Ooh la la. I secretly hope you feel the same chemistry between us. Seeing your name on my phone screen always brings a smile to my face. Look at this, every late night conversation with you is a memory I hold close to my heart. Our conversations are my favorite part of the day. Our shared laughter is one of my most treasured memories. Every shared moment with you feels like a secret treasure. The sound of your laughter is music to my ears. The thought of you fills me with a sense of longing and anticipation. Ooh la la. So we're going to leave you with another message. Let's channel another message from this person. Let's see what message they want to give you from this channeled messages deck. So reveal the message from this person. Channeled messages from this person. Channeled messages from this person. Channeled messages from this person. Let's see what this person wants to leave you with. We have two. So let's have a look. We have together. Look at this, collective. Oy, 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 oy. Together, we are manifesting our dreams and aspirations. Ooh la la. I feel more connected to my higher self, to the higher self, because of you, collective. This person is definitely in this energy of growth and energy of expansion. And put it in the comments down below. Let us know what's going on. Juicy intuitive gems. Okay, so we're going to leave it here, collective, but take the messages, take those intuitive gems that resonate, and leave the rest. We have to say it with power. Leave the rest. I saw it go. I saw it go. Okay, but be sure to look good, feel good, stay blessed, and do click that like, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and do have a look at all of our other readings, our pick a card readings, our all sign readings, and our collective love tarot readings. So big up yourselves, okay? And we'll see you on the next one. And wagwan.